Hey, thanks for joining. My name's Hesh and welcome if you're new. You're watching Pushing Film, and today's going to be a little bit of an update video, a little bit of a vlog talking about the new year, what I've got going on, and also a focus on a trip I'm about to head on overseas. As I record this, I'm about to head back to Lebanon, and this wasn't planned very far in advance, but it was influenced by some family reasons. So that is coming up, and also I've been wanting to go anyway, so this is also really great. I'll also give an update on my photo book project. As you may be aware, I've been working on a black and white street photography photo series that I've mentioned on the channel before, and I'll give a bit of an update on that. Plans as we enter 2026, specifically in terms of YouTube content and personal photography work. I'll briefly share what I'm taking on my trip. I know a lot of you guys are into that kind of thing, but I'll keep that quite brief because, spoiler alert, not much has changed. By the time you're watching this, I probably will already be overseas. In fact, I know I will be overseas. I'm not going to be able to edit this in time. So I might have edited it shortly before leaving or even while I'm traveling. I'm going to take a laptop. So follow along on Instagram or here. And yeah, if you want to keep updated, I'm sure you can find a way. And also there'll be stuff coming up in the future from Lebanon. I do already have a few other videos in the bag that I've either shot or are in the process of being edited. So I'll briefly touch on some of those next releases. Starting with Lebanon, as you may know, the last time I went was in 2022, so it's been a little while, but I, again, have been looking forward to going, and the timing just so worked out so that I'd be going at this time of the year in January. But if you want to hear more about that, just before this, I recorded a video, just a short video also for my personal channel, talking more about some of the personal stuff there and my plans for Lebanon. So head there if you want to check that out. I will say if anyone is watching by some chance from Lebanon and is in the film photography space, reach out. Maybe if it's not too late, we can link up. But yeah, I've got another video talking a little bit more about that stuff on the personal channel. This one, I'll focus a little bit more on the photography. The photo book. If you're not following along, I have a photo book with the working title called The Old World Abides. Not sure if that'll end up being the final title, but this is black and white street photography that I've been shooting for a while, and some of it is shot in Lebanon. So as you may know, I have a deep connection to Lebanon. Even though I was born here, I'm ethnically Lebanese, and I had something in my photography that I just felt when I was shooting there that went beyond what I had shot in many other countries and in my regular street photography. And I think either that may show to other viewers of the photography or it's just something I feel. Either way, I felt like I wanted more from Lebanon for this photo series. And the other thing about this photo series is maybe it's just me making excuses, but I just kept feeling like it needed improvement, like I needed more, it wasn't ready. Could be imposter syndrome, could be just procrastination, I don't know. But I feel like the work can be stronger. It can always be better. I know I need to put a cap on it, but this will be it. This trip to Lebanon, I'll shoot a few more rolls for this series because some of my favorite shots in here were from there, and then it'll be ready. I'm telling you guys, I'm hoping that I'm going to release it this year. I've been saying this for a couple of years now, but yeah, I don't want to rush it either. But yeah, if you're not familiar, this series I've been shooting for about 7-ish years now. This photo, for example, this one is from Nepal all the way back in 2018, and it's all black and white film. So I've got shots from Bangladesh, from Vietnam, from Lebanon, like I mentioned, and can't wait to have that ready to go. Next topic, what am I taking with me on this trip to Lebanon? Surprise, surprise, Leica MA, the usual lenses, 35mm, 28, maybe a 50, I don't know. And also I'll maybe take the Pentax 645N, which I also had in Lebanon last time, and which served me really well for color work, for portrait work, and just the stuff where I wanted more detail or I was able to slow down. And it made a good 1-2 combo because I'd often just have black and white loaded in the 35mm. However, if the weight becomes an issue, I may not have ended up taking this. You'll probably have found out sometime down the track, but if I didn't end up taking this camera, I'll probably just bring a spare 35mm SLR like my Nikon FE, which would be fine as well. But I'll see if I can fit the weight limits with the Pentax 645 in there. And if you're wondering which 35mm lens, in case you watch my recent Artist Lab 35mm classic video, no, I'll be sticking with my Zeiss 35mm 2.8 bygone, same lens I've been using since 2017 or whatever it is, almost 10 years. And many reasons for that. Firstly, it'll keep the work consistent. Everything as far back as that shot I showed you was on that Zeiss lens. So that'll keep everything consistent, and I'll just have that greater familiarity with this lens, and I love it. It's just still my favorite 35mm lens, so it's good to go with what you're familiar with in that sense. Otherwise, I'll bring my Canon R6 with the 35mm lens. I'm filming on that right now, same as last time. You can go watch my last What I'm Taking video, and you'll probably find that it's all going to be the same stuff. So if you want more footage and details on some of this gear, I'll put a link to that, or you can just find it in the history. I'll take the DJI Action 2, same as last time. I've been using this for a few years. Great for shooting the vlogs, POV content, quick and easy stuff with that. Photo bag will be the same as the one I purchased for the last trip that I took to Vietnam and such, which is the Wandered Provoke 30, I think it is, whatever the big one is. So that bag is still the one I'm using for travel stuff. Maybe some other bits and pieces, accessories that aren't really too important, but yeah, use what you're familiar with. I think there's something to that. So that's that. I won't go on any longer about what I'm taking, and I'll just end on some of the things that I have coming up. So what I've already recorded is something that I think you guys will quite enjoy, and that's an in-conversation chat type video that I had with Max over from the Analog Insights channel from over in Germany. So I'm sure many of you guys who watch my channel are also familiar with him. We had a great chat. It's been recorded, and now I just need to edit it. So whether I edit it in time for my trip or maybe just edit it while I'm traveling, I'll be posting that quite soon. You probably just saw my RGB scanning video, so thank you if you watched that. Again, let me know if you have any questions, and hopefully that video demystified a lot of things. So I would have probably have dropped that before you're seeing this video. The timing's getting weird. Also, you might know I'm doing the Sure Iron Star. That's finished. I've recorded that. I'm waiting on a couple of other things, but maybe again, I'll put the final touches on that and have it ready to go for the next weeks, for the coming weeks. Also, I will record a first impressions video of the Samara 21mm f1.4 Leica M mount lens, but I still want to take full advantage of this lens's f1.4 low light capability and do some night stuff, which I'll wait until after I'm back to do. Other content includes a 3D printing video that I promised you guys a while back, talking about the utility of 3D printing in the film photography space and just photography space in general. So that's going to be cool. There'll be the chat with Max, and also another chat that I have lined up with an incredible artist that I've been following for a while from overseas. So that'll be another online chat that I'll save it. I'll save it for a surprise, but that's one that I have lined up but haven't recorded it yet. So that'll be coming up in the next month or two, hopefully. Otherwise, more videos on printing, talking about the process for getting this book to happen. Once I get back with the new work and collate the final shots and do the sequencing, I'll keep that as a regular thing on the channel as part of my Exposure to Print series or as its own videos. For Exposure to Print, I still want to do a cyanotype video. I'm sorry for anyone who was waiting for that, but I had to keep waiting to get new things. I had to get these little sponge brushes, and there were other bits that I was missing, and also the sunlight with where I live, it wasn't quite working to hit where I needed it to for this time of the year, so I'll wait till the tail end of summer. Vlog stuff, some more street photography stuff as we get into that great period of February to towards winter. I think it's my favorite time to shoot as we approach autumn with street photography POV videos. Plenty more. I won't list too much too far ahead because I haven't really planned it and things change too much. So yeah, thank you for your support over the last year, over 2025. And I'm really looking forward to this year and the continued growth of the channel, of the audience, of everything that I'm working on, but also what you guys have. Let me know what you're working on. And I hope for the continued growth of any projects you guys have going on. I think it's good to remember to have something like a photo series or a personal project that you can keep going back to. Even if it gets delayed, it's nice to have something to keep working on, especially if you can keep it in the physical world. If you can print it, make a book, make a zine, do something like that out of it. That would be my biggest advice. Thank you for the support. I'll see you on the next video here on Pushing Film.